So y'all, I'm back in the classroom. I'm so excited. So I'm back at the charter school. I came back. I'm so happy to be back. Y'all, it's a story why I quit from my old job. So I'll quickly go ahead and tell you, because the teacher that's in here now is in the restroom, and if I'm whispering, I'm gonna try to put up the volume. But anyways, my dad got really sick at the end of October, and that just made me realize life is too short. And why do we stay in positions that we hate? We don't have to be in those positions. We are the only ones that can determine, like, basically our happiness and stuff. So I wasn't really happy this year driving back and forth to my job. I said that I would rather work at Walmart. No shade to anybody who works at Walmart, but I just wasn't happy. And so while he was in the hospital, it just came upon me that I should just quit my job. The charter school wasn't that bad, but I just went back to my public school just because I was comfortable with my principal. I was comfortable with my coworkers, but I'm like, this year just was horrible for me. Like, I wasn't my best self, and it wasn't anybody else. It was just I was not happy within. So I just came back to the charter school, and it's my first day back. So far, so good. I'm teaching 7th grade reading, and I'm so excited to be back. So yes. So I'll give you a quick tour of the classroom. So it's very similar to the classroom that I had last year. So yes, I'm happy to be back. So wonderful. I'm at my mom's house, and I just got off of work. I went back to the school where I left. So I think I'm gonna show you her living room. I think she wants me to show y'all, cause she done turn on the Christmas lights, y'all. So I'm gonna start y'all this way. I start you at the front door. So
down, we stay up waiting for Santa tonight. Climb down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're tracing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we. So
I love how she put the hat on the top of the tree instead of like a star or angel. I think that's such like a unique Christmas tree topper. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all a little bit about how my first day back at the charter school went. So I am 100% happy to be back at the charter school. So the reason I left charter school was because I was just comfortable at my old school. I was comfortable with the public school system. That's the only thing I've known. I went to public school all my life, and then when I got out of college in 2014, December 2015, I started working as a substitute in public school. So it was like easy. It was my norm. And being at the charter school was a little difficult for me last year, just because like I felt like I wasn't doing my job well. I don't know. It was like a lot to like catch on to. So when my principal at the public school asked me to come back, I was like, sure. And she had a reading position for me. I'm like, sure, I'll go back, because I was comfortable with her and comfortable there. However, I wasn't my best self this year, and I just was stressed a lot, and I just made a decision to do what was best for me. It had nothing to do with my students, had nothing to do with the staff, had nothing to do with anybody at that school. I just had to do what was best for me. And if I'm not, sorry if you hear my mom singing. I hope. anyways, I do what's best for me. And a lot of people might not understand, like, why are you flip-flopping schools? Well, the first time I left the public school was I wasn't getting paid my salary, y'all. I was not finna work a job where I was getting paid, like, I think it was like $14. I was only getting paid like $1,000 a month. I cannot live off $1,000 a month, and I have a master's degree, so $1,000 a month, that's like $12,000 a year. Boy, sis, like, how was I gonna live? So I left that public school just because, like, I wasn't getting paid, and they didn't have a position where I could get paid my salary. So that's why I went to the charter school. In the charter school, I was getting paid good salary. I'm not gonna tell you what the salary was, but it was like in the 40s. So I was getting paid in the 40s compared to $12,000 a year. You tell me what you would have did. And then being that I was comfortable at the public school, when I was asked to come back and make the salary, I was like, okay, why not go back if I'm making salary? And I actually enjoyed working for this principal. Like, I enjoyed my principal. I had no problems with it, but this year just wasn't my cup of tea. And I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe I should have just stayed at the charter school in the first place and just whatever. I don't want to say I was doing my principal a favor for going back to the public school, but I think I felt bad for leaving the year before. So I was like, why not go back? Like, she asked me back. She still wants me to come back. Why not go back? But this year, I don't think she'll ask me to come back because I left. It's not funny, but I left 1 week because my dad was in the hospital, and I was at the hospital with my dad every day. And then the next Monday, it was going on 2 weeks. I said effective immediately, and I just didn't go back. I was like, I can't go back. So I just didn't go back. Life is too short, y'all. Life is too short to be unhappy. If you're unhappy about something, I just really want y'all to feel like how passionate I feel. If you're not happy, you don't have to be in that situation anymore. You can leave. I understand bills come up, but we serve a God who's greater. So if your bills are coming up and you don't know how they're getting paid, all you gotta do is pray. Ask and you shall receive. Like, something will come about. So that's just how I think about it. I'm just like, I'm not gonna be broke. I'm not gonna be broke. Like, I was thinking I can find another job, you know, like I can find something. Like, this isn't the only job in America where I have to work. But I felt like, VShara, your loyalty, but it's like, VShara, your mental health. So it's just like, that's the decision I had to make. I'm like, do I stay loyal to the school where they offered me a position back after I left them high and dry before? Or do you go and work on your mental health and work on yourself and get yourself up to par? So that's what I did for the whole month. I wasn't working. I just worked on myself much as I can. We went on a vacation. Well, I wouldn't call it a vacation. We went like 30 minutes down the road, but it was like a vacation home. I should insert some of that in here. I'll insert some of the vacation home in here. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We're headed to the Battle of the Bands in Orlando. I'm vlogging my whole weekend, and I'm putting up this weekend. What's the date? November 22nd. So this is gonna go live like that Monday because I'm gonna vlog the whole weekend. I'm gonna put it up Monday. It's my goal. So they're gonna hold me accountable. What I do? Yo. Okay, cut. Alright, so we just got to our house. It is it's in the neighborhood called Reunion.
You're staying here?
Yeah. You don't want to stay here?
He said, I ain't staying.
What's wrong with you? Say hey to my vlog.
Hey, vlog, you guys. And I say, she have a new camera here, like, and then her own camera, that one, so.
What the hell?
You know he didn't look up.
I don't know what he just said.
He said, hey, welcome to the vlog, she got a new camera.
Here, carry your sister's stuff. You gotta be a man. This is a family channel.
Hey! somebody will come back. You know, to Camaro. Which nigga got like that? That Camaro guy like that.
She's gonna be making guest appearances.
Turn around. Turn all the way around. I'm trying to show them your outfit. She got on this ugly sequin hat.
It's not ugly. Just let me go down there and get my spirit, please.
What? Then she got on this ugly shirt. Oh Lord. No kids on the bed. So that was the vacation, and that was like a little breather away, like being with family and surrounding myself and being happy and things like that. So I really needed that time off because y'all, I was about to lose my mind at that school. I was literally about to lose my mind. And I do have one regret though. I didn't say goodbye to my students, and I at least owed them that, like a goodbye. However, my dad was in the hospital, and I did not want to be at work knowing that he was in the hospital, because like I did not know the severity of like his state, and I didn't want to like leave and then like me being at work, something happened, and then that being on my conscience, like, VShara, you didn't have to go in today. So that's just where I was at with that. So I wasn't working anyway because I was off staying at the hospital with my mom and my dad. So, but yeah, so if you need a break, if you need to quit your job. Start applying somewhere else that will make you happy, but you don't have to stay in that situation, y'all. You don't have to stay in that situation. All right, so first thing first, the fire department is on my way. Is there a glare on my camera? Hold on. I think that's better. So the fire department is on their way to my house because I guess a pipe burst in my wall. I don't know. And when I walked in, I saw flowers, and I'm not one to actually tell my husband to buy flowers because that's my mom checking on me. I'm not one to tell my husband to buy flowers because I'm like, they die, blah, blah. But the other day we were in Walmart, Publix. I'm like, oh, these flowers look really nice or whatever. So he went and bought me flowers. And then we were talking about SD cards. So he went and got me an SD card because today was my first day back at my charter school. So he wanted to do something special, and I think that's sweet. And I couldn't even appreciate it fully because I'm dealing with this like water, and I'm home by myself, and I'm freaking out. But like, so this is what I walked home to. You can see the wall. Something's burst through the walls. And I'm not sure how to turn the water off, but all this down here is wet. And all this is wet. And this is wet. And something's coming from there, but I don't know how to turn my water off.
Under control. This is going to be a plumber issue. We'll shut the water off to the house.
Since he's 3 years old, you're going to call a plumber.
Yeah.
Brand new.
What a freaking day. Y'all, what a day. If it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm not even going to let that get me mad because I'm just not going to let that get me mad. But I'm kind of like frustrated because I'm like, how the heck? We've only been in our house for like 3.5 years. I'm like, how the heck is plumbing issues already an issue? But you know what? Hopefully it can be resolved and whatever. But I just won't have any hot water to take a bath tonight because they turned the hot water off. And yeah, so that's been my day. Vlogmas day 3. I got a new job. And now I gotta do some new plumbing to my house.
I don't know what you mean by. Siri, I got a new job.
Bruh.